your brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
The qualifiers are set. We have 32 contenders battling it out for the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament coming up February 20th.
Nervousness, all of that some people might feel. I can't feel that anymore because I've already played the best of the best.
Only 2 will move on to the finals to compete for the grand prize and the title.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden has led the league in points per game the last 3 seasons. And the Beard said, honestly, it's not even about me scoring. Teams are playing me for the pass. I just try to make the best play, and whether that's scoring or passing, every game is different. Kevin, back to you.
DA, he is dangerous in both facets. He's hard to stop. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the point guard. And for Sacramento, Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Holmes in at the center, filling out the middle. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
And here is Barnes. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. Puts up a three. James Harden again from deep. Harden's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nets.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
And Holmes throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Kyrie loves to dance around with the ball. He seems to look through his defender at spots on the floor he wants to get to and invariably gets there.
Now here's Hield. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. That shot wide open.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harris against Barnes. Some solid defense from Harris.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And stolen by Jordan. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And the Nets, another three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Hield, the pass to Bagley. Fox with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
Harden, no good. The Kings trail by 5.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Nets leading by 5. Irving drives in, draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Nets shooting their first foul shot of the night. And the Kings making a change here. Halliburton's checked in.
One shot.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. The tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
Now, here's Holmes. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And it's Halliburton missing. The Nets with the lead. And on the way from Irving for three. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Barnes passes to Halliburton. Healed outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hield's got 6 points.
Well, that's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from three.
They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. There's the triple. Jordan with the rebound. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. 8-point game. And the basket by Harden.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And here's Halliburton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And stolen by Jordan. Harden with it. Now guarded by Hield. Here's Green. Kept alive. Another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Jordan can't be boxed out. He's too big, and then he uses those quick feet, the athleticism to get around the basket, and he just gobbles up rebounds.
And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose their focus just a little bit. How tough is it, do you think, to stay motivated at this stage of a long season?
Well, teams who have big aspirations, Kevin, aren't suffering through any of this. The other teams that are trying to be acutely aware of the potential of their team are watching their players very intently as to whether their focus can be maintained during the next 2 to 3 weeks of this season. Well, there is continuous energy in DeAndre Jordan's play, really hustling on both ends and influencing those plays with that activity.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
To the paint. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got his 3rd basket of the night. Nets leading by 8. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And here are the Kings now, following the bucket by the Nets. Hield with the bucket.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Irving. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Hield outside. No good with the triple. Brooklyn with the ball. 10-point lead. Green inside the 3-point line, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Hield against Harden. In the corner, Holmes with it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're sitting pretty, 2nd place, and looking to take the top spot.
And right now for Brooklyn, gotta be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
No doubt about it. They're one of the top teams everyone's talking about, top to bottom. Everyone in the organization, that means front office, coaches, players, just done an outstanding job this season.
Here's Hield, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
The Kings trail by 16. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
Every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. He didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. So for the Nets, Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Jeffries kicks to Joseph. Now the pass to Halliburton. Right side up top. Pass to Bielitsa. Just 5 to shoot. Drops in the tray.
Bielitsa's very good at having his feet at the ready to shoot it.
It's Brown with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
I think I'm just passionate, trying to steer the way out in the dark. Hope I ain't crashing it. Got my little heart and trying to cash now. Thinking about who I be if I listen to doubt. Said I never do it, but look at me now. Young girl, oh dream, oh soul, oh dear. Plan B, plan well, good luck, no fear. Just waiting, tell you when the time's near. But if I never jump, then I here. Ain't no route till you pick up speed. They think college is all you need. And I don't blame you brainwashing on you, G. It took me 19 years to finally start to believe. And it's not listen.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Kyrie Irving. He's averaging 28 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
And it's Halliburton missing. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. 15-point game. Outside, Joseph deflects the pass. It's good.
Adding ways to score into the paint, Whiteside continues to develop a more refined post game with better footwork each year.
Irving attacking, and that one good. 17 points for Kyrie Irving.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's Green. Joseph with the rebound.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Pass to Bielitsa. Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bielitsa's got his second basket of the night.
Bielitsa, when he gets those feet set, that shot looks so good.
And he makes that one. And the Nets lead by 14.
Boy, he has been special to start this game, shooting 8 of 9, just making it look easy.
Joseph has an open look. Off target from three-point range.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but they give it to him again. I bet 3 points are coming.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered by Brown. Down low, here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
No good from Irving. The Kings trail by 15. Halliburton, that's good.
Now, catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Irving attacking. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The Kings trail by 15. Outside, Joseph. To the inside. Bielitsa passes to Joseph. Misses the three.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Luwawu. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nets making a switch here. Shamit's checked in. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Brooklyn leading by 17. Here's Brown. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Jeffries kicks to Joseph. A three-pointer off the mark. Green deciding where to go with it. That one falls. Green's got his second bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Joseph. Sweet little floater.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
Brooklyn with the ball. They lead by 17. And stolen by Bielitsa. Inside. Right side, the pass to Halliburton. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Jeffries can't get it to go. The three. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Shoots from the line. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Joseph makes it off the glass. Joseph's got 6.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Brown. Again, the Nets for 2. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able to catch and shoot. I'm able to play off, on the wings.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Brown out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Green. Then it's Jordan. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie, Irving, and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court, as the Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. And he can't get the first one. Winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh, my goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Nets leading by 15. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
That's some big boy stuff from DJ. He likes the chance to finish through contact.
The pass to Whiteside. Count it.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
It's Harden with the drive. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Bagley in for Bielitsa. Harden, no good on the free throw. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
That one goes in.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Over in the corner, Barnes. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Jordan. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The feed to Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bagley's got his second basket.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Basket counts.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Fox, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Timeout called by the Kings. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
I need the money, I need it lump sum. I put that on everything that I love. Hundreds and 50s and sometimes the dubs. I put that on everything that I love. Need a dub. That's on that thing I love. Put that on my auntie and uncle's son. I need the money, I need it lump sum. I put that on everything that I love. Cha-cha-cha-ching, that money machine. I went to the doc, I called that gangrene. He say having money ain't everything you see. But we both know he rich, so boy, we need. Yeah. It's you time back, getting to it, no handouts.
And here we can check out the story for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
The Kings trail by 21. It's Fox with the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
It's stolen by Bagley. And now Sacramento on the break, and then Healed with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Fox passes to Bagley. Holmes trying to free himself up, and it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Fox.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's Harden with the drive. That shot misses. Good D by Barnes. Here's Fox. And yes, it's good. Fox has got 9 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Harden and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
The Kings trail by 17. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Landry Shamet.
Kyrie Irving.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's Irving. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Fox is doubled. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Barnes, guarded by Harden. Kings with the fresh shot clock. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Richaun Holmes. Shooting just 1.
Shooting 1.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one, tricked you into it.
The wide open look here for Fox. Hands on the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
In that matchup against the Bucks, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Fox kicks to Hield. Clock at 4. The rebound by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Kings trail by 20. Here's Fox. And it's blocked by Jordan.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
Irving with it, guarded now by Barnes, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Halliburton's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Irving, and it's good off the back rim and in. Irving's got 29.
It feels like he's taking nothing but shots he knows he's going to knock down. Kyrie playing sharp here.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Fox. Money from the wing. Fox has got 18 points in the game.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Harden draws the double. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Nets lead by 20.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And he comes up with the deuce. Harden's got 35.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Now, here is Halliburton. Bagley, no good. Fox with the steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
They kick out to Hield. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hield's got 4 this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Harden's shot is off. The Kings trail by 20. Lets it go with a 3. And that's good. Buddy Hield for 3. He's got 17.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
So Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
One shot.
The Kings shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team.
Let's check out some numbers here for James Harden. He's been dominant over the last month. First in assists. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Now here's Whiteside. 26 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Nemanja Bjelica. Taking 2 shots.
Two shot.
That free throw good from Bjelica.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Now, Bielitsa, a big guy who flows into offensive possessions and becomes an invaluable player in terms of the type of floor spacing you would want from a shooting big. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. Harden's got 39.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got 8.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And Whiteside sends it back.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
Now here's Joseph. He's coming off a 22-point game against Brooklyn.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can, and this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their respective teams this year. James Harden, number 1.
And a two-guard who's as prolific a rebounder as he is a rare breed in the NBA. You usually don't expect it from an off guard, but he's a big contributor on the glass.
A lot of big guys in the league that don't like to get touched up like he does at that 2 spot. So he gets in there, he bangs with the best of them, and then he competes for those rebounds.
First free throw is good.
One of the areas where we've seen Whiteside improve is that free throw percentage. Much better than when he first came into the NBA.
That one misses. Now Irving, 37 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 39.
You got to stay in front of Kyrie Irving at all times. Yeah, I said it here from the sidelines. Try doing it out there on the floor.
51 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Whiteside. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Pulls up on the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Here's Joseph. 8 points for him. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. It's Whiteside, top of the key. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Shooting one.
That one misses for Whiteside.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
This is a kid who loves to play. Vonleh working hard on the offensive boards, then going into a myriad of moves that he's been developing for the score.
To the middle, it's Bielitsa. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bielitsa's got 10.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And the shot goes in.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Nets running away with it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. It's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. I think that's what we're here for. And so, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points. And as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted its share of critics. They say he flops or travels or that he dominates the ball. Shaq, what do you think?
Listen, haters gonna hate. He's playing at an all-time great level right now. And they're winning. Dribble, 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 dribble. Dribble, 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 dribble.
Well, of course, the greats are judged not by what they do in the regular season, but what they do in the postseason. So, to silence those critics, you got to get that ring.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
I know.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Kings, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Rashawn Holmes out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Fox uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got 22.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. Out to the right wing. No one near him. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Shoots over Holmes. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jordan's got 12 points in the game.
Well, I like the shot selection of DeAndre Jordan. He stays ready to shoot, especially in the paint. Does not have many attempts in his career outside of it.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. That'll be a 5-second call. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Healed with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Fox with it. Now Green defending. Inside. And finished off by Bagley.
Pretty easy for Marvin to get up like that.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's Irving. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 22. Sacramento moving it around. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Fox has got 24 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Kings have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Fox with plenty of space. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
The awareness of Fox starting to come through here. You sag off him for a little bit, sticks the jumper.
It's stolen by Hield. And Fox with a clear path to the basket.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Kings have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. To the paint, here's Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Right side, Green. Over Bagley. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And that's 11 points for Jeff Green.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
The offensive rebound, and it's blocked by Jordan. And he recovers it. Holmes, good.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Brooklyn leading by 23. On its way from Irving for 2, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Fox passes to Bagley over Green, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game and that particular play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Now think about this. Marvin Bagley is on a high school team, but you add to that the 2018 first overall pick in DeAndre Ayton. Can you imagine being 16 and stepping onto a gym floor with those two guys?
Luwawu is checked in for the Nets. And he's good on the second. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Shoots over Fox. Harden, no good. And for the Kings, they're shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Harris pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Harris has got his second bucket of the game to go. They get a hand on it. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Fox following the bucket by the Nets. Passes it to Barnes. Rebounded by the Nets. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Fox. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Fox has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all you can do on defense there. De'Aaron Fox, great poise in the painted area.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Kicks it out to Harden. Second chance shot. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harden's got 41.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Up again, and Bagley able to finish.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways.
Shooting 2.
Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. I mean, he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
That free throw, no good.
Well, the quickness of De'Aaron Fox really is incredible. I got a chance to see John Wall early in his career, and it was the speed that we talked about, but speed can kill. And if De'Aaron Fox can control it, he'll be fantastic at creating opportunities for himself and his teammates.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Landry Shamet comes in for Harris, and it's Brown in for James Harden. Good on the second free throw. Brown with it. He's got 8. Unloads, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Brown's got 10. Kings shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And it's Fox with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks, it just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Brown, good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Now, Bielitsa's game might be mostly finesse, but there are times when he gets aggressive.
Brown drives in. Shoots over Fox. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Fox. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got 39.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Kings trail by 21. 16 feet away, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And here is Shamet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jordan with it. Picked up by Joseph. Jordan can't get it to go.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Green's gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Shoots from 14. They get the rebound. Bagley kicks to Bielitsa. And it's in there. Bielitsa's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Whiteside's checked in for the Kings. Halliburton comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Nets leading by 17. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Jordan. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jordan's got 14 points.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
And the jam by Whiteside.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's Brown. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 16. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Oh, Whiteside in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just a great alley-oop there. Teammates connecting. Whiteside with the jam. The D wants no part of that.
Green. And Green is right there. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here's Joseph. He's covered by Shamet. Good ball movement here by the Kings. It's Bielitsa. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 16th rebound on the night. From the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Nets lead by 21. Down low, here's Halliburton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And Luwawu gets it to go.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now, here is Halliburton. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Bielitsa finds Whiteside. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Like to see when Whiteside has the size and improved touch that he's got to take advantage of his defender. And right now doing it offensively.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Joseph looking around. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And that one's good. Green.
And that is a shot that Green knocks down consistently. The defense has to try harder to contest him from there.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Irving's checked in for the Nets.
Kyrie Irving.
Here's Joseph. 10 points for him. There's the pass to Bielitsa for the 3. Jordan with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
The Kings trail by 21. Joseph dishes to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. For 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Brooklyn ahead, just dominating this one. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Kings trail by 21. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Green is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Irving drives in. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Now here's Joseph. To the left wing. Green against Bielitsa. 5 to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Right side, good. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Barnes. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
And the basket is good. Shamet's got his first basket of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Halliburton. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump. when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Kings have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
And Holmes throws it down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Irving passes to Harris. Over Barnes. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Now, here is Halliburton, covered by Irving. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Parker's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Robinson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And James subbed in for Heel. Out left to the wing. Baseline try. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And with the frequency of 3-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
Now here is Harris, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Joe Harris, and that's good. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. With the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Fox has got 45 points.
That's a nice floater. I mean, a la Mike Conley, if De'Aaron Fox can establish that float game, tough to stop.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Nets with possession here. And Fox with a clear path to the basket.
Sometimes rebounds come to you if you're just alert, and that time Barnes was. Sniffed that one out.
Vonleh down low. Holmes on him. Count it.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now, here's Bagley. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
That's one of those games for Bagley where he just looks so confident.
The shot by Vonleh no good. King shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Now, here's Fox. Following the missed shot by Noah Vonleh, and Fox gets it to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Now here's Barnes. They grab their own miss. It's good.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And it's Brown missing. The Kings trail by 17. To the inside. And Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Timeout called the Nets.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And a new group in for the Nets. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Here is Harden after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. And that one drops. And here are the Kings now. They're on an 18-4 run. And the foul on Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 53.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
From deep, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Robertson, he's checked in. Here's Fox. Here's Bagley. They shoot again, and the layup is good. Bagley's got 6 in the quarter.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them. They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Halliburton passes to Fox. To the paint. Halliburton, that's good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Wing shot on the way. Rebound by the Kings. Holmes got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Nobody near Barnes. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Pretty good floor awareness from Barnes there. When the break is on, he knows how to get out, get wide, and run.
Robertson can't hit.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid...
Oh!
Ouch! Well, Bagley can really get up with that length. That's a nice throwdown.
Now Robertson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Fox with it. Inside, here's Barnes. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
A shot by Jordan, no good. The Kings trail by 13. And here's Halliburton. Oh, Holmes in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Fox. Pass to Halliburton. Poked loose. Here's the floater. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. No good that time. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 13. Second shot opportunity, and it's Bagley getting it to go. Bagley's got 15 points here in the second half. Here's Irving. That one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 13.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Fox banked in off the glass. Fox has got 55.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
And Green gets it to go.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Fox against Irving from deep. The shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Fires from 18. That one wide left. The Kings trail by 13. Here's Fox. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And that one's good, Irving.
This is why you always have to be up in the space of Kyrie Irving. He can pull up in the blink of an eye. So lethal.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Nets.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're in front by 12. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Such a great, well-rounded NBA career experience Harrison Barnes has had. From being the main guy on a team to a role player on a championship caliber one, he's always willing to accept his role and provide solid leadership.
Both shots good from the stripe. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sinks the triple.
Hield showing more ball handling there for you. He can be slippery.
Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Barnes can't get it to go. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Jordan. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. To the middle. They kick out to Hield. It's good from long range.
That's the guy you don't want shooting. How about Hield coming up big?
5 seconds left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul. Here's Johnson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Yeah, Tyler is one of those guys where we talk about toughness, and you can see why.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 8. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Robinson for 3. Basket good.
Oh, great pass by Whiteside hanging in that play.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, very few can match your offensive creativity. So how do you integrate that into the team system?
It starts in our practice. It starts with our practice habits, getting our swing action, and practicing with a purpose.
you know, whether it's shoot-arounds or walkthroughs, we're starting to show progress right there and just getting back to what we know, and that's executing on both ends of the floor and trusting one another.
Well, the ball was certainly moving tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.